for today, who is a teacher of self-defense, gun safety, and today he's going to teach a few self-defense moves to help you if you are ever in a situation where you need these moves, correct?
Right.
So what are we going to learn today?
Okay, we're just going to learn some real basic responses to what we see as some pretty common attacks.
Okay.
The first one being what we call the come along, where your attacker is actually trying to pull you into a vehicle, pull you to a more private area. He's going to just grab your wrist, trying not to attract a lot of attention.
Okay.
So what you're going to want to do is swing out and then swing back in and curl your wrist and break
twist.
That hold.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Now, the reason we're doing that is to gain some time and some distance. So when you break that, then you would run, or if you had to do a resort to your other tools, your pepper spray, your stun gun.
Okay, to give you just that second of time.
Give you
So
that second.
this is someone's attacking you, go out in,
and
twist,
just like that,
and run fast.
where it would be a more deliberate now pull.
Okay, out in.
Just like
okay.
that. So it's really
Vernon,
hard.
do you want to try?
All right.
So
are you attacking me?
Yes, I'm attacking you.
I'll let you know.
I can beat him
You're
up.
the expert, but I also would add scream and holler too when you're doing this.
Anything you can do
so
to
I'm
attract
gonna reenact the
Okay,
scary person.
so I'm attacking you.
right.
So I go
Out,
out.
and then in.
So if someone's attacking you, so be like me and say that. Okay, that's what being mean. So okay.
Pull. Out, in, just like that.
Look at that. There you go. You got to scream so people can hear you, so help can come. Right?
Okay,
Am I right?
so that's
Exactly.
the out in. So swing out and in, and then
in.
run.
Exactly.
Run. And also, he said something, I know this sounds like so obvious, but don't park by the creepy white van.
Exactly.
We said that. I mean, don't park.
We have a white van.
You know what I mean? Like, don't park by the big white van. I mean, that's just safety. I mean, it could be a church van, it could be a sweet van, but just don't park by it. Just put yourself in some situations you don't need to be in.
Just think about it.
Think about it. Think is a big thing. Under a light, park.
Exactly.
Yeah, just be smart. What's another move we can learn?
What we see more of a personal, where they're actually coming to grab your clothing and try to get you into that white van, and you would come over. You remember you're coming over
snake
the
in the
top.
hole?
Exactly.
Okay, over the top.
Over the top.
Down,
break that
and then
to push. Exactly.
Okay, this is my favorite move. I love this move.
So
I think
we'll do it
I did
faster.
this to you.
He's got your clothing.
He's got me clothing.
Just like that.
Push. Sorry.
You got back.
That was a little violence. I was like, man, don't mess with me.
We got you up to speed.
Yeah.
didn't
So
we?
this is really good.
Because that person, it's
and that's a scary
interpersonal.
situation. That's what we
is.
talked about, interpersonal, and that's a situation no one wants to be in. So this is a great move to get them off. Okay, so one more time.
Okay, so
attacking up here, you go up, out, and
just
spin
like
them.
that.
Okay, Vernon, you want to try?
Nah,
do you want me to attack
I saw how you pushed them, and I'd rather not.
Do you want me to attack you? I'll attack you. You can push
attack
me.
See,
because I can beat you up.
See, but I'm strong, so I feel like I wouldn't work.
Okay.
Come over the top.
So I come over the top.
Snake in the hole.
Snake in the hole. Now push and twist.
Oh, that way.
And then twist. Okay.
I'm going the wrong way. I'm just trying to take one arm out of the equation.
You need both arms, because I'll choke you with this one.
So go in,
over and up, just like that. Exactly.
Then it's a dance move.
Then it's a dance move. Then you're dancing with your attacker.
You spin and push.
Spin and push.
Take that foot, put it in their back.
And then
I would be using both feet and a little pepper spray in there too.
That's how you
so
we've seen
like air freshener.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So we've learned the out in twist and the snake in the hole. What else are we gonna learn?
Well, if your attacker is actually physically trying to choke
you. So the first, that was for the clothing, if they're grabbing your clothes.
Right.
Okay, so this is a choke.
Okay, he's coming in like this.
Okay.
You're gonna come over the top, try to strike that radial nerve, exactly. Then go for this pressure point here, the jugular notch.
Okay.
There's a little notch here you can feel right in
right
the
there.
You just dig in there.
Yes.
Really? With the other hand, you're going for the eyes.
The
face,
eyes?
anything like that.
In here. And also, they make Kubatons. We talked about this for these pressure points. We have them on our keys. Women have them on their keys, and that's where you strike those zones.
Right.
So.
Right, those sensitive areas.
Yes. So this is just over the top.
Yeah, you're
so someone's choking you
hard,
down and then poke, and that does not feel good. I'm very sure. So I won't do that on you. But that's a great, and we're gonna learn a little bit more about pressure points in a minute. But that's a big one, and you just go down.
Just go down like the fish hook.
Like the fish hook.
I have one question because in any situation where you're being attacked, of course, your adrenaline's high and you start to panic, but especially when someone grabs your neck. So how do you, and of course when they so how can someone, try to remain as calm as possible so where they can remember to do what you're saying right now?
That's why we're using these real gross motor skills, things that kind of come naturally. That stunning move, trying to hit that radial nerve, and what you're doing is actually putting him on the defensive for a split second. He's not, more than likely, this predator's not expecting you to react in that aggressive move. So.
And can I also chime in on that? I know that going to your class, I feel so much more comfortable because I know these are like reactions, but I feel more comfortable practicing these moves. We practice them over and over and over, and they become, you know, reflex.
What we're trying to do is break the urge to freeze. We're programmed as human beings to either freeze, fight, or run away.
Yes.
So we're trying to break that programming of freezing up.
Yes, and know what to do. Know what to do so you're not freezing. Don't go away. We will be right back, and we'll learn about some pressure points. So we'll have more when we return.